million. Can you imagine such? Of course you can. We've got the touch. I'm small in stature only, but I'm heavy in belief. I'm leading by example. So you can count on me as I flash this $1,000,000 smile. The world will know it's all worthwhile because I'm banking on the magic, banking on success, banking on some people who simply want the best. I'm proud to be before you. I'm so proud to be top ranked. I'm elite executive, national sales director. My name is Gloria Mayfield Banks. Oh, I am so excited to connect with you right now. I am so excited that we are here to use technology to give each and every one of us a hug that we so need right now. I am grateful. I am so grateful to have built a Mary Kay business for such a time as this. You do know that Mary Kay Ash is looking at us right now, looking down at us and being so proud of what we're doing and how we're doing it, the way we're doing it, with the integrity that we're doing it, with the energy that we're doing it, and mostly with the love that we're doing it. So grateful to our company. Nathan, our president, is doing the best work ever. I mean, really, could we be more grateful? David Hall leading us on an international wavelength of navigating as he is. I just want to extend to the executive team and to each and every person at Mary Kay Cosmetics at every single level. We, me, us, thank you. For those of you who are at your home doing what you can for us, we appreciate you. To every single consultant who's working so hard, we appreciate you. For every health worker who's also in Mary Kay and is on the front line, our parents, our children, our sisters, our cousins, we appreciate you. This is a tough waters that we are navigating. Never have we seen anything like this before, but we are a force, a sales force to be reckoned with, because we know our job is to make people feel important and to enrich women's lives. I, like you, were disappointed that we didn't get to have our most amazing career conference. Me, over 32 years with Mary Kay. I mean, I still love to get together, to celebrate us at the highest level, and to reignite dreams over and over and over again. Absolutely, that's what we do. And now we get to do it with each other over the internet. Now we get to connect with our customers and give them the joy that they may not get because they had not made the decision that we made to do something like start a business with Mary Kay Cosmetics. Oh, can I even take you back to a place where courage was required? You know, right now, our courage is required. Right now, our faith has to be so strong and so solid. We can take this time to build it more, to strengthen it more, and to be a better example for those who are watching us. Our health has to be a top priority for each and every one of us. You guys, seriously, wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Do the social responsible thing that is required of us. And we're so fortunate that we belong within an organization where we put those things at the top of the list. And we know that when we do it, others will watch us. Our families, our children are watching what we do. I'm so grateful that when I signed my agreement with Mary Kay, my children were 1 and 2 years old. I know. I mean, let's fast forward right now. Let's fast forward. Because now Ken and I share 4 grown adults. I know 39, 38, 34, 33. I know, and five grandchildren. I'm so proud of each one of them. But let me just take you back, because I need you to know how excited I am about what we can do right now and what we've always done. I mean, always done. Put one foot in front of the other. Okay, so let's go back to when I started this. When I made the decision to come to Mary Kay, it was the furthest thing from my mind. Entrepreneurship was the furthest thing from my mind. Makeup, skincare, honestly, was the furthest thing from my mind. I'm born and raised in Detroit, Michigan. Hey, Midwest, love ya. And I was the third of four girls. My parents were just shy of 62 years married when my dad passed, but they were intentional about building our self-esteem. I mean, intentional about it. And so when I was in the 7th grade, they found out I had a reading disorder. I'm dyslexic. And so I had to work really, really, really hard. My mother was a teacher, like I know many of you are, and she worked so hard with me every night, you guys. Every night my mother would work with me like I would drive her nuts before she knew what the issue was. Because my other sisters, they could read. But me, I was slow. Okay, I was slow at reading. But I just kept going. You know I was a cheerleader in high school. You know I was the captain. You know we went to the state championship. You know we won. You know that, right. So anyway, I kept going and pushing through high school and then went on to college at Howard University in Washington, D.C. and studied business. And then I left from there after, of course, I was working part-time at the grocery store where I learned people skills. Girl, I might be dyslexic, but I can count money. And I used to do that cash register like crazy. People were getting in my line when they could have gotten into other people's lines. That's where I learned the art of making people feel good, smiling at them, throwing them energy. What a gift to throw others energy when they least expect it. We learned that so much in this business of Mary Kay. Fast forward, I went on to work at Polaroid Corporation. And then after 2 years, I decided maybe there's a better way. And I went on to Harvard Business School to get my MBA. And I studied so hard. It was so hard there. But you guys, we do know that hard times don't last forever. And every single time I've talked to a woman, if I interview her and ask her enough questions about herself, she finds out that she's gone through tough times too. Thank goodness we don't revel in the bad times. We revel in the good times, and the good times we can give to other people. So I went on to Harvard Business School. I graduated from there, and I started working for IBM. And I used to sell these big computers for IBM. And it was at that first day at Harvard Business School that I had a black eye. Yes, I started with a black eye because I was in domestic violence for 10 years. My mother didn't know. My sisters didn't know. My best friend, Jackie Glenn, didn't know. She lived 2 doors down from me. She had no clue that I was in domestic violence. You got to be careful because you don't know what is going on in everyone's world. You just don't know. But that was my story. So I was selling for IBM. I was doing great. Then I took a job with Stratus Computers, and I became a marketing manager. I was doing great. And then my girlfriend invited me to her home, 2 doors down. Gloria, come over on Friday. A woman's coming over, and she's going to teach skincare. I said, okay. She called me on Monday. She called me on Tuesday. She called me on Wednesday. Gloria, come on now. So I did. I went down to her home. Nowadays, we're going to ask them to join us on the internet. Just for the moment. Because we will go back to connecting. But right now, we can do a phenomenal job with energy and excitement and the product and our description and our knowledge of what it has done for us. We are our best advertisement. So I went down there. The woman sold the product. I was there with my 2 children. And I knew in that moment what was going forward for me. Because I had seen that there was no way I could fix the present situation. I was going to have to go through a divorce. And so, sure enough, I became a single parent. And I was a single parent for 7 years. But during that time, I took the kids down to Disney World, because you do know that if you do not take your children to Disney World, you will not get the Mother of the Year award. So I took them down to Disney World, and that's where I met Ken, my husband. He saw me. Yes, we met. We fell in love. We got married, and the kids were small. So I'm an example of someone who went from being married to being a single parent with 2 small kids, who signed her agreement when they were 1 and 2, and then went through a love relationship, and then got married. We're celebrating 26 years of marriage. I know. And our kids are phenomenal. Just phenomenal. So proud of each and every one of them. Keenan is a serious software developer. Just brilliant. Kenya, mom of 3 amazing girls, and has her own dog training business. Juliana is a phenomenal international makeup artist. She is so good at what she does. And Chauncey is a phenomenal lawyer. Oh my gosh. Just made equity partner. Young, brilliant, energetic. I love being with my children. I love being with my grandchildren. Chauncey and Erica have 2 amazing boys. Do you know I get all of them at the same time during the summer? It is so exciting to work my business at a point and to not work it when I don't, because I have that choice now. And I always tell people that when you do something, when you're supposed to do it over and over and over again, that when you choose not to do it, you still get rewarded for the work that you've done. And so now, you guys, the world needs us more than ever. The world needs who we can be. The world needs us to be stronger than ever. I'll never forget traveling the world with Mary Kay on some of those vacations. I'll never forget seeing Mary Kay in the United Kingdom with a pair of pants and gym shoes on. I know it. It was awesome. She was so funny. Her hands were so soft. She touched you. She can't touch our face now, but she'd touch us and she'd make us feel phenomenal. You guys, I've been operable in my Mary Kay business. I've been able to do this business on an international level. I have loved the traveling and seeing the pink world at a different place. I've loved meeting someone, and the only language I knew was the pink love of Mary Kay Cosmetics. Building their team with a language that I don't know, and they didn't know me, but they became successful. You see, what we do in this business is so grand. It's so much bigger than we can ever articulate. So now is the time for you to become creative. Now is the time for you to dig deep and get smart with this business. Now is the time for us to offer this to other people who don't have this joy, who don't get this encouragement. When I tell you, I am so proud to lead the #1 area. I am so proud to have the Magic family around me. I am so proud to have the superstars in the Magic proudly wearing their Magic pin and being people in a role model position that others will follow. You have an opportunity to do something crazy. Are you kidding me? With the apps that we have now, with the tools that we have now, you guys, you have to use your InTouch system to understand what's available to you. I do not want to hear anyone ever say, I don't know how to do that. No, now's the time to figure it out. Now's the time to say, show me how. You know, I always have said it. It's okay to copycat as long as you copy the right cat. You guys, I want to tell you that there's some things that I think are important for you to know, that at every level, we're always recreating our confidence. Our confidence has got to be something that we understand is dynamic. For me to watch the national sales directors lock arms and really be examples for what this career can do for you. To the sales directors who are there believing in you, training you, and showing you what is possible for you. For the red jackets looking sharper than ever. Oh my gosh, a greeting from a red jacket means the world. And for every brand new consultant or consultant who has worked this business and built her business to a sustainable place where she believes that if she sticks with it, that fear will not be her guide. You will not get stuck in fear. You will lavish with love and go to heights you can even imagine. You will have dreams come true for you that you can't even fathom right now. Oh my gosh, Ken and I have seen the world. Thank you, Mary Kay. We've experienced things that we never may have experienced if it wasn't for the choice to dig in deep, to stick with it, and to provide to others what we do well, which is rich women's lives. So I want to end on this message. I just have to tell you, I absolutely love this poem. It's my favorite poem. And I promise you, every time I'm mentoring women, I think about you in this poem. Every time I see you on my social media, I think about you in this poem. When I see you on Instagram, I think about you in this poem. It was written by Marianne Williamson. It was made famous by Nelson Mandela, and it was spread by Gloria Mayfield Banks. It's called Our Deepest Fear. Our deepest fear is not that we're inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we're powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that frightens us. We ask ourselves, who are we to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? Actually, who are we not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small doesn't serve the world. There's nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that's within us. And it's not just in some of us, it's in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. And as we are liberated from our own fears, our presence automatically liberates others. Remember how much I love you. Remember how much I honor you. Remember how grateful I am to know you, to meet you, and to stay connected with you. I'm super proud to be here at this time with you right now. You guys have an awesome finish to this seminar year. Do not stop. Do not stop. Remember, each one of us is here to mentor you to a different place. And I want to see you go across that stage. You know, if only we can do it. Go across that stage and win at every level. Dig deep and bring out the best in you so that we can experience it. Remember, give joy every single second. And now, here's a special message